the thing about like what I kind of getting so much tired of hearing, and you're gonna hear it because it's the same old narrative that's been going on for every season. Is a lot of people is trying to put a lot of this blame on how our offense is looking on Jalen Hurts, and they not understanding like one, compared to a lot of these quarterbacks is out there, you know, and I'm gonna put Cam Newton in this conversation right now because
listen, towards the end of this video, I got something for Cam.
So like, and all this game changes and all these other talks that he be talking about, he comparing Jalen Hurts to all these other quarterbacks and what they are asking them to do and not him to do. And when I'm looking at him, is looking at things in one track minded, in a one track way. They not asking him to do those things that you're saying, like passing the ball constant and getting those passing yardage, but doesn't mean they not asking them to do any other things. What people is not understanding is that like quarterback position is not surrounded around passing. Passing is not the only attribute for a quarterback, but you could be a quarterback that only could pass, but don't have the other attributes that you need. That he talking about game changer or a game management, but why can't that make him a elite at? Is it a quarterback that don't know how to manage the game? It doesn't matter if they could pass the ball, but if they manage that game wrong, they gonna lose. That's why a lot of these quarterbacks he's keep naming always choke. One thing, and I'm in it with this, that I could say that those other quarterbacks doesn't have better than Jalen Hurts and Patrick Mahomes. You can argue. I know there's a lot of referee debates and all that, but Patrick Mahomes, you can argue because I have seen him did it. But other than him, these other quarterbacks, they always choke when the moments arrive. A lot of like, if you get one drive, and I said it before dealing with that last year with the Bills and the Chiefs game, when Patrick Mahomes went down the field and he scored, that was like, okay, I scored. Let me see you do it. You got a minute, a little bit over a minute to 2 minutes. If you don't win, it's this all you got. If you don't score in this drive, it's over. And all those quarterbacks he keep naming always choke when it's time for them to do it. But what do Jalen Hurts? What do Jalen Hurts do? When do Jalen Hurts do when he come in when that clutch time? Out of all of those quarterbacks, who I would trust Jalen Hurts in those moments. Oh, damn, we got one drive. Oh, you can't mess up. We got to score here. You can't. We need you to come in the clutch and put the team on your back and win this game. He does that. That's way better than his other quarterbacks. So why can't he be elite for being the most clutch quarterback? Why his passing yard got to be the only thing you focus on? He's clutching everything else though. So it's more to that. I could go on and on, but we got to get to other topics. But just think about that for a minute.
Listen, man, Cam Newton, I got something for your ass. Pause at the end of this. You know what I mean? I just want to say this real quick, man. Cam freaking Newton. When it come to the quarterback position, right? Especially with Jalen Hurts, I seen Jalen Hurts defy all the odds. I seen Jalen Hurts defy what a quarterback is supposed to be. See him do it in a way that other quarterbacks can't recognize or fathom. Jalen Hurts has showed us that you don't need 1 million passing yards to win a Super Bowl. He did it his way, right? Everybody saying we got the super team and all of that stuff or everything. Even though that we're 4-0 and we're winning these games, but we're not winning these games in a dominant fashion. This is a testament to Jalen Hurts and how he controlled his offense. Jalen Hurts' numbers is down. He's not asked to throw the ball 1,000 yards, but I guarantee you, if he's asked to throw the ball 1,000 yards in one game, he can do it. But that's not his role, and he's playing his role to the best of his ability. Besides Patrick Mahomes, where have they been in the last 5 years? None of them could really beat Patrick Mahomes, but yet my guy went toe-to-toe. The first Super Bowl with Patrick Mahomes, I think we won the last 3 games of our 5-game matchup with Kansas City. Jalen Hurts is the only person that could beat Patrick Mahomes. We won our last 3 games against Patrick Mahomes. Jalen Hurts is defying all the odds of what it is to be. He's defying all the odds. Everybody, and you're supposed to embrace that as a quarterback yourself. It's like, come on, bro. Like, everybody don't play the position the same. But sometimes you could just be a little bit too much, or you could just be so gun-ho trying to make a point that's not even there.
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts' name is very clickbaity right now. And I know why Cam Newton talks about Jalen Hurts like that a lot, because one thing, I don't know if you know that they had an interview together, and Cam interviewed Jalen Hurts, and Jalen Hurts like, listen, I felt everything but the crying part, and looked at him dead in his face. And I think from that point on, Cam Newton did not like Jalen Hurts, and he took every time he got on the mic, he took that to attack his football character.
See, you flipping it in a bad way, but that's why I say he look at things in one track mind, but he still find a way to win when a team is not collectively doing good. When a team click, he could win it. And when a team not clicking, he could still win it. No matter how ugly he is, he can manage and still, he a game manager. But that's the reason why he win games. Right. No matter how much the team is doing bad, he will manage it to still make them win. Allow them to win, to have a chance. And it ended off of this because he kept using, 2 field goals away. When we blocked the field goal kicks against the win, we would have lost that. But at the end of the day, those field goal blocks wouldn't even matter if Jalen Hurts didn't make a comeback.
The Rams just lost off of a fumble. And that's all I got to say to Cam Newton. Right. We appreciate every last single one of y'all, man. Thank y'all for tuning in to this lovely, lovely episode, man.
For more clips, make sure you visit the YouTube channel at DSTV103 for the full video, man. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel at DSTV103, man. You already